Let's see what happens, Trevor. Oh, no, it's Monocle.
Yeah, Monocle. Hi again. Name.
Glad to see you didn't run away from us. On us. Ha 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 ha. That's so bad.
Nah, don't worry.
This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word.
At least I keep my word.
Well, I'm back at the literature club.
Literature club.
I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh no.
Thanks for keeping your promise. Name.
I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Oh, way too much, man. Holy shit. I had to make a poem? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, man. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, of course it's too much of a commitment, man.
I'm already way in over my head.
Jesus Christ. I had read a whole 20 words.
Yeah.
Jesus, man. This is too hard.
Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack.
What a bitch.
Fuck
I hope
you,
she
not
dies
sucky.
first.
Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any of the clubs this year.
Well, no shit.
And last year, too.
Well, no shit.
I don't know if you plan on just coming here and hanging out or what.
What a bitch.
I know, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
What?
Does she plan on killing us?
I don't know, man. It's freaking me
Not
out.
sucky. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club.
She's gotta have some fucked up shit, man. Guaranteed.
M.
No,
not it's Oh, she's eating Campbell's soup. That's what it is. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying monocle and manga.
Great.
Manga is literature. Technically,
No, it's
yes.
not.
Swiftly
I don't think so.
defeated, Natsuki plops back in her seat.
Don't worry, guys.
Name always gives it his best, as long as he is having fun.
That poem wasn't fun. There was death and suicide and what?
Vertigo, like I mean, Jesus Christ, man.
I wonder who I'm gonna get because I chose Vertigo.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking.
Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Savory. That's because your room is messy and it's disgusting. It's so messy it's disgusting. Jeez, I hope he never sees my room. And you almost set your house on fire once.
I did that. I almost did that once.
Is that so, AAA?
It sounds so fucking stupid. Hey. Oh, fuck. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
Oh, hey, Leslie. Hear that, Jesse? We might convert a lesbian.
It's Leslie. Not lesbian, Trevor.
Sorry, yeah. How come you and Name can become good friends too?
No, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to.
Savory. As usual, Savory seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, sorry. Oh. Leslie even brought you something today, you know?
Oh, no.
Wait, Savory?
Not really.
Hey? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Savory made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Hey? I'm sorry, Leslie. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise.
Great.
It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want me to. If you don't want it to be.
Alright.
Alright. Well, here. Leslie reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you want. Oh God, it's gonna be hentai. It's gonna be a hentai manga.
This is. How is this girl accidentally being so cute?
She's
what?
Accidentally what?
The fuck is going on here? She even picked out a book. She thinks I'll like,
despite me not reading much.
So much. Great.
Leslie, thank you. I'll definitely read this.
Phew.
I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Okay, I can't read that word. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward
We're gonna
to
have to read
what you
this
think.
book, Trevor.
Yeah.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monocle to kick off some schedule activities for the
club. I mean, like what? Reading?
Yeah, reading.
Just like everyone bust out your book. It's reading time.
Well,
Yeah. Then they all sit there
poem,
quietly. Oh yeah, that's true. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Savory and Monocle have been cheery in a cheery
are having a cheery conversation.
Having it in the corner, yeah. Leslie's face is already buried in a book.
I can't help
but notice the intense expression. Her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I thought Yuri was in the closet.
I don't know what's going on.
Man.
I'm curious to walk.
It looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down.
Where are you, Trevor?
I think this is where me and you might branch off, Jesse.
Fuck, I should go back.
Fuck!
I'm supposed I clicked it again. I didn't read it at all. Trevor, what do I do?
I don't know. Maybe
okay, there's a history button. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
how am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this? I guess I could always try reading some of the book Yuri gave me, or Leslie gave me. But I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Savory's conversation with Monocle. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though.
Okay, you should probably stop and let me catch up now.
Okay, we can't give up.
Okay, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Is this what you had? I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book.
Nope, I didn't get that.
It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seemed to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks around. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. ... The music changed and it's ridiculous now. The fuck? But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Our character likes to space out way too much.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're definitely branched off now.
I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine.
Okay, now let me read one.
Yeah, I'll let you read.
Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what Literature Club is all about. It's about reading, guys. This is not hard to figure out. Alright, go ahead, Jesse.
If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it. I don't know what the fuck. This is hard to do, man.
Yeah,
I think you gotta keep going all together.
So I had an idea.
What?
I read an entire scene, and then you read the next scene. Your next scene, and you screen share like I am right there.
Oh, I'm not. I can't do that, man.
Why?
You continue to the next screen.
No, I'm where I left off because I figured that we should both hear both our sides. Otherwise, what's the point of
Right.
you know, us both playing the game, right?
All
So I was
I'm
figuring
sharing my
let's.
screen, I think.
Okay.
Am I?
Yep.
Yeah, I got Yuri. Who did you get?
I'm got Monocle and Savory both
Yeah,
on my
see
screen.
that. Anyways, I'll
Yeah.
continue.
Okay. Yeah, you go ahead.
If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. Like, fucking yeah, right, I'm gonna read it. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her. What the fuck? Scans her eyes over the back.
And it's Leslie, not Yuri.
Fuck. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Sounds fucking Russian. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Fucking Illuminati. Alright.
Confirmed.
I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school. Whoa, I just got confused. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. This sounds like a fucking anime.
No. Oh no. Oh no, some shit's gonna
But
go
as
down.
soon as she does so, okay, I'm not rereading that part. Her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. What the fuck is going on here, Trevor? Was yours this fucked up? What's going on?
No,
Okay.
My guy's
While
just
her
falling
life
asleep
is in
right now.
danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationship. Isn't she just spoiling the whole book for me?
Yeah, she is now.
What the fuck? No matter
Maybe
what
she
she
knows that
does,
you're not
she
gonna
ends up
read it.
destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts falling apart, or starts to fall apart. It's kind of dark, isn't it? Leslie made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Oh, it's not AAA, Trevor.
No,
It's
it's
ah.
No, it's
Leslie gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, name? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Leslie is into those things.
Sounds like she's into some.
Holy
kinky
fuck,
shit.
did you have to read this much, Trevor?
I'm
What
not
the
done my
fuck?
scene yet. My guy literally just started falling asleep. All right, he's
The fuck
listening
is
in on our
going on,
conversation.
man? I'm going into real... The fuck? She's so
Yeah, no.
shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just what the fuck?
That kind
It's
of
just
story.
those
kind of stories.
those kind of what the fuck?
Those kind of stories.
That makes no sense to me. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. All the foreshadowing, man.
Foreshadow.
When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist. This is so foreshadowing. They're made out to be a naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. Trevor.
Yeah?
How much did you have to read?
I'm not done my scene yet, so...
Holy fuck, this is going on forever.
Do you want me to take over for a little while?
Yeah, you take over for a while.
Okay, alright. So, I'll fill in on what happened with mine. My guy was looking at Leslie, and she was reading her book. Natsuki was in the closet, rummaging around there.
Yeah,
and
me
then
too.
Monocle and Savory are having a conversation in the corner. And I start to slump back in my chair, close my eyes and fall asleep, but I'm listening in on their conversation for now.
I didn't do that at all. Mine's completely different.
No, that's what I'm saying. We're branching off now.
Yeah.
Monocle and Savory are talking about how they're going to make the club interesting, basically.
Damn.
The problem is that the idea of literature's club sounds so dense and intellectual. Too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just needed a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to the creative minds, to their creative minds. Oh, that sounds like she had some really good soup there, Jesse.
Yep.
That doesn't solve the problem, though. Eh? What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out a way out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do all the things to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Savory is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Huh, that's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Definitely. Oh my god. What kind? Well,
she looks so surprised.
Cupcakes!
That's your girl right there, Trevor. That's your girl right there, Savory.
Apparently. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy.
That's your girl, Trevor.
I mean, that would
it's
be
Monica. You like Monica, she's yours.
No, Monocle is the other one. You're thinking of Savory.
Savory, sorry. Savory's your girl. Apparently, Leslie's mine because I just have this long-ass scene with her.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Although I do like Leslie, going on about the philosophy and different sides. I love doing that. That's actually really great. I love that.
Should I read now, Trevor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cupcakes it is, then. Okay, go ahead.
Alright. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to the other people. Or to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. That's actually true. It's a literature. I almost said literacy. It's a literature club after all. There's a lot of ahs in this. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it right. Oh, you don't have to. I think I completely added a word there. Ahahaha. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Leslie's. Ah. Yeah. That sounds so retarded. Are you sure? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with somebody else. Or what the fuck? I skipped it, it's too late. I see. Well, just tell me if... tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. As if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. That's actually kind of true.
Yeah, it is.
It's not a particularly bad thing.
It's because I'm an attractive girl.
Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. I almost said Yuri again. Leslie is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. So sorry. Oh
no.
Don't click the other screen, Trevor. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I said Yuri again, goddammit.
Oh, she's Canadian. I mean, they all are, apparently.
I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Ahahaha. We gotta do the ahaha like the way. Here. This should work, right? I slap my desk until it's up against Yuri's. Then hold my book more between the two of them.
Aww.
I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Man, I was fucking this up. Once we each lean
in a little bit.
For fuck's sake, I'm not reading that first. Our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way. Really? So, instead I use my right. Man, this is fucking me up so hard.
My right hand.
So instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. What the fuck?
Oh.
I have a whole fucking scene with her now.
Yeah.
Yuri takes
you can see your hand for the first time.
Where's my hand?
Yeah, your hands are there.
Is that my hand? Oh man, there's my hand. I'm white. Trevor, I'm white. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm. Shouldn't be your hand. On the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after... Why go in so much detail?
I don't know. I mean, I get what's going on.
Button holding it like this.
Like this?
We're huddled even
closer together. Aww.
It's actually kind of distracting me.
Well, of course, you're getting horny.
It's as if I can feel the warmth of Leslie's face, and she's in the corner of my vision.
Aww.
Are you ready? Okay, it's time for you to go. She looked at me, didn't she?
Yeah, that's the corner of her eye looking at you.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, okay, you
Cupcakes it is then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out details of the event itself. I find myself smiling.
Yeah, yours is way different.
Yeah, in the end, Savory is still her usual self. But therein lies an unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Savory can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh look, now she's like right there.
Yeah, that's Colin.
Yeah.
What? Where did Colin come from? That's you?
Yeah.
Why did you choose Colin, Trevor?
Because Kevin warned me not to use my own name.
Fuck! Kevin said use my own name. Fuck!
That's why it took me so long. I was typing a secret message to our
God
viewers.
damn it.
I was like, Kevin warned me not to. So instead, my name will
Kevin
be
warned me
Colin.
to do it because it makes it better. What the fuck? Fucking bastard. Anyways, you can keep going, Trevor.
What? Open my eyes to find Savory's face filling my vision.
I told you would get savory.
Yep, apparently. I nearly fall out of my chair. Sorry. Or sorry.
Super Canadian right there.
Wait. Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't napping
Hold on, I'm
club.
gonna check
Oh my god. Oh my god, napping club, Jesse. Could you imagine?
I can't really nap, so.
I nap all the time. It's great.
Alright.
Does our school even have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? I'm always staying up late.
I mean, like right now it's 3:32 in the morning.
Yeah.
Now that you're in the club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know?
Oh, no, Trevor.
Oh, no.
I'm perfectly fine with that, to be honest.
You need
I'd
to
rather
get
be in
used to it.
literature.
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monocle is overheard. If Monocle overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me, Savory. Hey. It's what I do the best. That's a problem. Worry about you. You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Eh? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gone up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on! At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Savory. It's written all over you. Eh? Savory glances all
Trevor,
around
stop
herself.
saying A. It sounds retarded.
That's why I do it.
How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, her neck. I noticed this earlier. Her shirt's not buttoned up properly. It's missing a button here. It's buttoned up wrong.
I didn't notice that at all.
Her tie's not tied up properly. Her hair looks nice at least.
That's what the fuck? That's not a tie. That's
What
like
is this then? A bow tie? It's
like
a
rope.
Yeah, no, whatever. It's not tied properly. It's not tied up. You see that she missed a button, and then she's also her shirt's probably crooked underneath.
And just continue, Trevor.
Yeah. Look at your hair sticking out all around. I mean, here and here, maybe? I run my fingertips down the side of Savory's
Trevor.
hair. Oh, trying to straighten it out.
Oh man, getting some real moves in.
Man, you really need to brush this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I
Yeah,
won't fall
Trevor.
for that. There's more than just your hair.
Oh, you're being an asshole now.
Oh yeah, no, I'm being a real ass. Look at your bow. It's not
Look at
even
all
straight.
the flirting going on here, Trevor.
Oh yeah.
I'm just being an ass. That's all I'm doing. I'm not.
There's
You
a toothpaste stain, Trevor.
on your collar. See, yeah, no, you're actually flirting. Me, I'm just being an asshole.
That's true. God damn it.
I tried to wipe the stain off with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. Hey, you're meanie. You meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up.
We have a blazer, Trevor. Seriously savory.
Seriously savory.
Seriously
steak?
savory.
That steak was seriously savory.
Trevor. God damn it.
Why do you even think you don't why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet?
Oh.
Oh, those are
Eh?
fighting words.
That's super mean.
This is so dumb.
Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I started to button her her blazer from the bottom.
This is
Once you
like
see
reverse
how much
sex.
better it looks. Yeah, you'll change your mind.
Oh, God,
Oh,
Trevor.
Oh, yeah, no, we're getting real close up now. Hey.
Oh, whoops. We wear the same clothing, Trevor. You can see your clothes now.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm white too, Jesse. See?
Yeah.
No way.
This is,
This is
so funny.
funny. What is? Well, I
You're
was
touching
just
my
thinking
breasts and
how-
all, you know.
Yeah, no, you know, I'm Jesus. I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kind of things.
Yeah, that's
Look
really
how small
weird,
her
you know.
feet is. Look how small her feet are.
Look how small her whoa.
Yeah, no, one leg's like here and one leg's like what the hell's going on?
She's definitely nervous.
Eh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid.
Yeah, stupid.
It's okay. It's okay though. Not a, she said. I say stupid to her. I'm happy we're like this. Oh, aren't you? I guess.
I guess.
Hey, be careful. The button might come off.
Why is this one so hard to
To
close?
close.
Well, no one. Well,
Near her chest, of course. Does this thing even fit you properly? Hey.
Trevor, the AA really fucking ruins it.
It did when I bought it.
Sigh.
Sorry. If you don't button it up, if you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Yeah. What are you smiling about? It means my
Trevor,
boobs are.
You butchered that so bad.
Shut up. It means my boobs got bigger again. Hear that, Jesse? Her boobs got bigger.
Again.
Again. Don't say that out loud. Hey.
What the fuck is going on, Trevor?
Anyway, you look much better now, so. Well, it seems. Why does it feel strange to see Savory's blazer button up like this, like that? But it's so stuffy. It's not
Trevor.
worth it at all. Savory hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Okay.
Really?
Phew.
Really?
All that for nothing. All that for nothing. Look at this. There's not even a button up here. Jesse, what the hell? There's not even
That's
a
true.
button.
There's not even a button
There's
on
only
her tits.
there's not a button on her tits at all. What the
So
heck?
you were
They're like-
literally just fondling her.
Yeah, literally. Maybe I pulled out like the spare button out of my pocket or something and put it there and just like, see, look, there's a button right here that won't go up.
This
Phew.
game. Okay, should I go?
That's so much better. Savory puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What
What kind of logic is that?
And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this.
Of course, I was fondling your tits.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, go ahead, Jesse.
Okay. A. To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got just a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Leslie's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she's finished the page before me. So I turn it
On my own volition.
by my own volition.
Shut up.
We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. This is like a retarded way to read a book.
It is. See,
Hey,
there
Leslie.
I was fondling tits, and here's Jesse reading a book.
I'm
a
fucking
pussy.
reading a book.
What a pussy.
This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a bit. God damn
You
it.
think so?
You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses a lot of the things that she says and does.
It does.
Man, all this reading is making me thirsty. Fucking dry throat. Like she's afraid she'll do something worse. Or wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of... What the fuck? That's a fucking mouthful. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Oh shit, I double clicked, Trevor. Shit. What did she say last? Okay, she didn't say anything, I guess.
Okay.
Yuri remained silent for a moment. But name. That's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think... that... Well, wait. I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry. I really didn't know if you're self-conscious about that sort of thing. ... I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. It's a weird sentence.
Yeah, it's a weird way to put that.
What are you saying all of a sudden? ... question mark. Okay, everyone. Fucking Monica.
Monocle.
Monocle. Question mark. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other.
Oh boy, Jesse.
We might have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales. Fuck. Leslie exhales. Spared her from finishing her thought.
Spared from finishing her thought.
Whatever.
Is that all right, Leslie?
You should probably read now. See if you catch up to me.
All right.
At least catch up to the point where we're about to do our poems.
Yeah. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyways.
Okay, so she's seriously hinting at fuck me.
So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things.
Eh?
I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little easier. Earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal.
Hey.
I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect
I guess
partner
so.
for marriage.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So maybe you should come wake me up.
Wake me up inside. I can't wake up.
In the morning.
That was bad.
I know.
That was really bad, man.
I was trying to do the goofy version. Wake me up inside. I can't wake up.
There's a goofy version.
Yeah, someone made a goofy version.
That's got to be pretty good, actually. All right,
You're doing it again, Savory. But I was joking that time. And it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. There we go.
Yeah, we're at the same.
Eh? Monocle suddenly calls out, "Why don't we share drum problems we won't?" I'm like, "Yay!"
Yay!
Name. I can't wait to read yours.
That's why you said
Yeah,
name.
same.
You fuck.
Yeah.
You motherfucker.
I failed to sound enthusiastic, but Savory still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night?
No.
Yeah.
Your anxiety begins.
My relaxation begins. I can't believe I agreed to do something. It's so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Savory and Monocle enthusiastically pull out their poems. Savory's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monocle's wrote hers in a composition notebook.
Fuck.
I can already see Monocle's pristine handwriting. Yeah, pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki's and Leslie's reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Okay, now you read.
Alright, yeah, I'll catch up. Is that
So I
alright,
got-
Leslie?
So I guess I'm going Savory then, eh?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess I'll
Okay.
go Leslie, because
Yeah.
that's who I got.
Yeah.
Is that alright, Yuri? Leslie? You look kind of down. I'm sure if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. He releases her hand from the notebook, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know. That's good reasoning. That's just terrible writing. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember blah 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 some poem? Fuck poems. Yeah, I didn't do my poem, I'm sorry. My anxiety begins. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I'm just gonna skip this since we already read most of this shit, didn't we?
Share with, yeah.
Now that everyone blah 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 has something to share with, I can't wait. Savory and Monica blah 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 take out their poems, wrinkled sheet, a fucking composition book, a fucking pristine handwriting. Fucking Natsuki, they just don't like to pull out their fucking poems. I do the same myself.
Alright, here we go. We'll change it. We'll choose at the same time. I'm, of
Alright.
course, going to go with Savory,
And
and you're going to
Yuri.
go with Leslie. Leslie.
Alright. Yuri seems the most I'll let you go first.
Okay. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Savory first. Go ahead, Jesse.
Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. Are you gonna trust
She's
her?
my good friend, after all.
Alright, you should just do your whole poem, unless it's bullshit.
Alright, let's see. Oh my goodness. This is so good. Name.
But she's gonna shit all over my poem. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, man.
Hey? I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. Savory. You must be seriously overreacting. I'm not that good a writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either.
Jeez.
Trevor.
I'm sure Leslie's opinion has to be
Oh
a little
no,
more correct.
Leslie is gonna. I'm gonna get shit on, Trevor.
Than this. Maybe even not suckies.
Are you sure you don't like it because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of the other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a name poem. And it makes me feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it.
Whoops.
Savory hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Savory. Hey.
God damn it, Trevor. We gotta stop doing that. It's gonna make it bad.
I love how much it kills the momentum, though.
It does.
I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise.
Did we promise?
Apparently. See? It's like I said before, name. Deep down, you're not as selfish at all. Alright, you know.
Wow, you butchered that one.
Shut up. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Savory. I'm not sure if Savory sees the full picture of my motivation here.
I want to plow her. Actually, all of them except for the lolly.
Then again,
I don't want to be here at
she's
all.
part of the reason I joined.
Technically, yes, she dragged me here.
Knowing how much this means to her and all, yeah? I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm going to hold you on that, then.
Please tell me you don't have to do this for every character.
Yay! Now, you'll need to read my poem too, alright? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this.
Alright, Jesse, I'll let you catch up.
Yeah, okay. ... As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional.
Really?
Yay, I didn't get shit on. Hey, what was that? that sentence. Hey, what was that? Sounds so dumb. ... Question mark. Did I say that out loud?
Wait, hold on. Oh, wait.
What?
How do you put a question mark on ...
It's just
Dot
like
dot
a...
is silent.
Yeah, it's like a silent question.
How do you put an inflection on that? Questions are supposed to end.
You know,
like
you just
this?
like shrug your shoulders or something.
Okay, I guess. I mean,
Okay, Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Is that like I? Yeah, I question mark or I
exclamation mark.
question mark exclamation mark. You. He's going to hate me.
I was gonna shit on you.
You did, yeah. You really didn't. You really
Do anything wrong?
You really
Yuri.
didn't do anything wrong, Leslie.
Right.
That's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ah ha ha. Leslie takes a... I was gonna say a deep breath, but fuck me. Leslie takes a breath. So... Whoa. What just happened?
What kind of writing experience do you have?
What kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? The only fucking poetry I ever wrote was in school.
Same.
Actually, I did write a poem on my own. I did do that once.
I memorized, for part of my school, I remember I memorized a poem from SpongeBob and used that as an assignment, and I got an A+ on that poem.
God damn it, Trevor.
She never realized it was from SpongeBob. I can even recite it now. There was once a man from Naboo who dreamt he was eating his shoe. He woke up with a fright in the middle of the night to find that his dream has come true.
Really?
Yep, Gary told it.
That's terrible.
The snail.
I don't remember.
SpongeBob
That
was.
at all. Anyways, I'm gonna continue, Trevor.
SpongeBob
Wow, that's a
visited
huge
Gary in his
compliment
dream.
coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again. ... Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the real reason I was able to tell. It's just that there's a specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers.
Oh, you're gonna get shit on now.
Yeah. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up. Holy fuck! Fucking Savory wasn't joking about her being fucking. Whatever did she say? Constructive or some shit?
Constructive
Jesus Christ.
criticism, yeah.
In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the
Not pick up, to pick a writing style separate
pick a
from
writing style, whatever.
the
Topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a single poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting what the fuck, man? I hate these really long sentences.
Getting them to work together.
But getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Not Saki, can be a little biased though. Well, no shit. She's like the bitch of the group.
She's a cunt.
And is a lolly.
Is a cunt, lolly.
Yeah.
She cunt.
Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. I added words there. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri Leslie is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsaki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do.
Do you want me to go ahead now?
Yeah, you can read.
Alright. Hey.
We'll see about that.
Oh, hey, look, I
Whoa.
actually got the poem. Okay.
What the fuck?
Dear Sunshine.
The last line, Trevor.
I want breakfast. Okay. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like I'm late for something. I mean, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. The sleepy from my eyes? Really? I never heard that term. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you to. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. Yeah, you bastard, Jesus. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Savory.
Jesus.
This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit. to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a bit better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah.
Like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Or,
I see
yes. I see you know your judo well. Good one. Remember, people, vote one Democracy Manifest. He promises succulent Chinese meals.
And abolishing penis grabbing. Okay, carry on, Trevor.
Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or should I put it, it sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line.
Yeah, that does sound like you, Trevor.
I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hey. This was so much fun. Monocle's the best. Yeah. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it.
Alright, I guess I should go. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, we have to go through all of them? Fuck! Fuck, Trevor! This is gonna be like an hour of just going through poems! Fuck! Okay. I love
Alright,
to share my thought process behind it.
I'm gonna choose Yuri next, or Leslie next, and you should choose my girl next.
No, I don't want to deal with her.
Just to get both those out of the way, because they're
Okay,
probably gonna be the same. They're probably gonna be the same, right? So.
As if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. You know how fucking similar that is to me? I don't fucking smile. After all, this is supposed to be a literature club.
Yeah, I seen black guys smile.
Jesus Christ! I have to I have to read cursive.
Good luck.
Fuck. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the of the present, but living in the past. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. Man, I fucking hate writing cursive. Or reading cursive. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Ooh.
It's a pretty good poem. Better than yours. Your girl's poem was shit. It was literally shit. She wrote it that morning.
It sounds like me. I used to do shit like that all the time. Hell,
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. My ass. What? Exactly. I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took me a long time to read because I suck at reading fucking cursive. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. It actually was. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. It wasn't too short, question mark. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's your first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. That was mild?
Apparently.
Holy. Something easy to digest? Oh yeah.
Like breakfast.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Leslie?
Oh man.
Hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, name. Really? I must have totally missed the point. I suppose you did only glance over at it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings and experiences in their work. They usually do... Fuck. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. The fuck is going on here, man?
I think her poem was about like how she feels like a ghost because she's, you know, you're never living in the future. You're always living in the present.
Yeah, her fucking poem's pretty deep.
And all your memories are of the past.
Her poem's really deep, and yours was I don't give a shit.
Yeah, no, basically it was like I want
lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Foreshadowing.
Oh man, more foreshadowing.
That's a lot of solemn. Putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah.
I wonder if we get to read ours.
What?
I wonder if we get to read ours.
Better not. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Name. Me too.